Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. We are going down the streets of Blackwater to talk to Sadie Adler. On the last episode, we were in Tumbleweed, got the Esteban Cortez bounty, and now we're gonna get back on the main story by seeing what's going on with Sadie. Hitching post for sure. Don't know why I don't have the option to hitch.
How you been keeping? Things are mighty
Hello?
fine indeed. Oh, that's great.
Hello, sir. Welcome back.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah. Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed. A professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south, waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
South. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do. Hello, mister.
Gosh, her horse looks so bad. So beat up. It could just be the way the coat looks, but like, come on.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am. That a new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
My ranch, it's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, wanna talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
He's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you could come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there, whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Come on.
It's hot.
There's a spot up ahead where we can see over most of the country. They'll be down there.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist. You know, I've been doing some bounty hunting of my own since I last saw you. I ain't gonna make a habit of it.
We cut off here.
Yeah, I have. Done quite well.
This is the place.
It's a view, all right.
Come on, let's go take a look down in the valley. Come on, John. Help me find them.
I think I see something.
Yup. There they are, down there.
Who's who?
Well, the Bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on. Let's go follow them.
You okay, girl?
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us. Let's go.
Get them trapped in Pike's Basin.
They'll be coming through here.
Them all right.
Oh, there they are. We follow and keep an eye on them. You won't get north through here? What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me. My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them.
As long as we don't outthink ourselves.
Canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there. Up here, get off your horse. This might be our chance. Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
What are they waiting for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men, and you work alone?
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Great.
All right, so what you think? Should we threaten them, start shooting at them, or sneak down and pick them off one by one? I reckon sneaking down is our best opportunity, but it's your call.
I reckon you threaten them, and I'll cover you.
Okay, get over there and cover me. Hey! Hey! James Langton, you robbed me. That bastard is mine. Give him back to me or I'll murder every last one of you. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to walk away. 10, 9, 8, 7... Down there! Clear him out! We got Langton! All right! Look to the right! Up there! We got men!
You won't feel it. Hey.
You're just first in the wind! Nasty bastard! Oh, mate! He ain't down!
I'm going!
There's more of them! Up on the ridge!
These all bounty hunters?
The guys up there have to go!
Should have brought a daggum sniper. Oh, she's way over there. She's a mile away. Yeah. Well, there's a first time for everything.
You got my back! They're close! They're running at us! One of us has got to advance!
What?
Rather have your scalp than my sword, asshole.
Gotcha. at the bottom of my health bar, Sadie.
They're coming at us from all over. Get killing. Okay, this might be our chance to go.
We need our horses.
I know that. Hold on. Yeah. Look at him here dead. I told you I'd kill every last one of you, Langton.
Shit! That damn harpy!
Come on, it's time to collect. Okay, you're taking Finley. Let's go. Get him on your horse. Get him up there. Come on.
Are you with her? What's it look like? Meet the horse.
Come on.
Didn't work out for you before, woman. Look where you're going. Let me alone.
Now let's get out of here. Come on. Look out on the roof bridge. They're above us. Men on horses.
There's men everywhere.
They're all over. Bastards. More riding in on the left.
We gotta kill them both.
Give up, you fools! Whoa! That's the end of the canyon!
And I think we might be free of them.
Ride for it!
All right.
I need to relieve myself.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. I just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard the lady.
Thank you.
I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all and kidnapped me back. I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Now, let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
That's it. County work ain't easy, John.
No, but I can see now it has its rewards.
Well, it's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
And I know how you're paying for your ranch.
Don't spread that around.
Hey, I won't. But it would be good to have you along some more.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe.
Look how pretty Blackwater looks at night.
Here we are. Grab him and bring him in, John.
Sure.
You're a bitch and a bastard.
We brought in Shane Finley.
Oh, great. Let's put him in the cell. Not my concern. Not my concern.
Dang right.
I object to this. I hate you.
Damn you!
Put him on the bed. We're gonna watch you swing.
What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing. It's all
Yeah.
lies.
I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back. Oh, and James Langton's dead. We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
I know. You want this money to go to the bank, too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure. Be well, John.
$200. Let's go.
More bandidos, criminales. Worse than in my country now.
Como han cambiado las cosas.
There's my girl.
Pretty.
Hey, mister.
Sir!
Oh,
Beautiful
a
animal.
bounty poster.
Appreciate it.
You look like an honest enough feller. If I could interest you in bounty work, the poster's on the wall.
Elias Green. Dead or alive, he's wanted for murder and mutilation of 6 settlers near Manzanita Post. Member of the Skinner brothers, considered extremely dangerous. Last seen in the Great Plains. Green is stocky, wears animal skins, a bear hat, and a buckskin shirt. Send all information promptly to telegraph necessary to O. Dunbar, Blackwater Police.
It's a sorry situation with them mongrel dogs, the Skinner brothers. Just when you thought this country had been civilized. You hear what they done up near tall trees? Might be where to look for them, if you can stomach it. I don't think you'll be bringing him in alive, but sure as hell I'd love to spit in his eye before he hung.
The mountain country's full of Skinner brothers. You tell me why this one, Elias Green's got a warrant on him.
I'd send you after every last one of them jackals if I could. Reason this one's got his picture up is the mayor signed off on it. That's that.
What did he do?
He perpetrated or was one of the perpetrators of a massacre. Party of 6. Killed and then some. We have his name, we have his likeness. You have his warrant.
I do. I'll see about him, sir.
Give him my best regards.
Excuse me.
Alright.
There.
To,
Let's go, girl.
to the saloon.
Help me! Please! I need it! What the hell are you doing?
You ain't seen the last of me.
You are a gentleman, sir. Please, take this for your trouble.
Christ alive!
This is just the way it goes.
Oh my good God! Untie me now.
Blackwater ain't all it's touted as, huh?
I hate this place and all these people.
Hold up, what was that? Mysterious writing. Okay, I don't want to be in.
Here we go.
I do love a return customer. Welcome. Is there something I can get for you?
Give me a beer, please.
Now that I'm a high roller, I'll
Hope
take
this
a
is
beer.
a nice break from the bustle out there.
Sweet Christ!
Really seem like
You
there's
look like you could use one more.
Doesn't really seem like there's anything to play. It's too late now.
Thanks, mister. My sense is it would be rude not to rob you.
Get these ropes off me!
You're coming with me.
Ain't seen the last of them. Yeah, I ain't seen the last of you. I'm gonna track you down and bring you to justice right now.
You get on there. Good girl. Let's go.
I get the feeling I won't get any money for this, but it's worth a try anyway, right? Going the wrong way. I did not mean to do that.
It's not my problem.
Easy. You gonna be okay there a moment?
Somebody else's problem now.
Good girl. Made it this far, eh, girl? Whoa!
Didn't do nothing.
Hello, girl.
Told you I didn't do nothing. I'll for sure have to pay that bounty off before I can do that Elias Green stuff. But first, let's read up on the journal. Where'd we leave it last time? For sure read all this. For sure. Yeah, for sure got past Black Bill. Sure got past the mayor. The brothers. Kieran. Legendary Moose, the king of his tree. John Mark. Here we go. Went to teach Angelo Bronte a lesson. Taught him something, I guess. Taught him alligators have a nasty way about them. Dutch is torn between his dreams of escape and his needs to pursue something or other. I don't quite know what. Not sure he does. Wants to make us one last big haul of cash, then flee for Tahiti, retire, and become farmers. Where the hell is Tahiti? I guess they don't have Pinkertons there, at least. All them years we dreamed of being ranchers out in the virgin lands in the West. Now it's bananas and coconuts and long boat rides. Guess anywhere a train can get to, the law can get to. Dutch probably has it right. This country really don't want folk like us no more. Ocean to ocean, the place is going to law-abiding and decent and dulled and rigid until folks have frozen themselves into nothingness. The people in this city are worse and more desperate than the nastiest gunslinger I've ever met. They'd shoot you in the back and make you pay for your own funeral, then throw crap on you for sport. They walk past the lost and starving like they can't see them. Keep feeling sick, but I'm sure it's nothing. This dang swamp ain't natural. Adio Bronte? Don't know what that means. Hosea and Lenny. Dang. My lord, what a mess. Everything. The bank job we planned so hard was a daggum setup. Hosea got himself killed. Lenny got shot in the head. Marston got himself arrested and is awaiting trial. We fled, leapt on a ship, sailed into a storm. The ship sank. Whole thing like a dream, like a fool's nightmare. I survived that and being lost at sea. Got washed ashore on an island called Guarma. Whatever Tahiti's like. I hope it ain't nothing like Guarma. Some nasty bastard named Fusar had the people by the throat, and we ended up in a fight with the army. Javier nearly died. I nearly got killed. Met some real decent folk, brave folk, living in a land of hell. We got a boat out there, just about, after some real nasty fighting. Don't think I met many folk deserved killing than that piece of crap Fusar. Upon returning, found the folk again. At least them us as ain't dead. But within a few hours, the Pinkertons had found all of us. Old Agent Milton wants us all dead, and yet somehow we survived and are now planning another escape. Not sure what happens next. Whole thing has been hard on all of us. Most of all on Dutch, who seems half crazed by all we've gone through. H for Hosea. Turns out, I'm not very well. I got tuberculosis. Doctor did not know how long I would last. All them bullets shot at me. All them horses threw me. All them fights, and it was beating up that pathetic little fella Downs that killed me. I reckon he's the only man I've been near was real sick. He begged for mercy, and I beat that bastard, and he died. And now I'm dying too. The way of the world. My mind is racing. Of course, that monk and that nun, Downs' widow. Of course, that monk and that nun, Downs' widow, Abigail, Mary, Dutch when I first knew him, Hosea, my dead pa, the no good bastard. The whole crowd of people. And what kind of man have I been? What kind of man am I? What world is this we live in? A land of fury or a place of love? Am I being prepared for eternal damnation? Am I past any kind of saving? Is that all fairy tales? Man ain't got much good in him. I ain't got no good in me. I don't think, and yet I see goodness. I see it. If not in me, in good folk, in Abigail and her love for Jack, and that silly monk, in Downs, I guess, begging, not for himself, but for the poor, even though he was near starving himself. Maybe I don't want salvation. Part of me has always longed for death. Well, here it comes, I suppose. It ain't Jean-Marc. It's Jean-Marc, you fool. He's now the mayor. I guess that's good. Lemieux's done for. Beaver Hollow. Molly ratted us out. Dutch broke her heart, so she told the law about us. Explained how they found us so easily. I guess love does strange things to us all, even stranger than hate. She turned up drunk and mouthy and told us all this. She was so pathetic I wanted to spare her, but Miss Grimshaw put a bullet in her anyway. Guess it was right, there weren't much of a choice. This was in our new camp, high in some nasty country. Badlands are as bad as we can find this far to the east. The place we were holed up used to belong to a bunch of murderers, the Murphys or some nonsense like that they call themselves. We shot some of them, but there's more lurking in the woods around this place. Don't think we have long before the law or the Pinkertons find us again. I just hope we can keep ahead of them for a while, or ahead of ourselves. Went back to see Calloway and Levin. Calloway, still a drunken clown, had me kidnap some old adversary, Slim Grant. They ended up shooting each other, and then Calloway turned on me. Less said the better, but Levin has himself a book, and I will slide back into obscurity. Gunslinging ain't the life for me. I prefer good, honest killing with none of the pretensions. Jim Boy Calloway. Found a raving lunatic. Completely raving. Took him back to a village nearby, Butcher's Creek. Something ain't right there. Some kind of village elder, Obadiah maybe, he appeared. He spoke mostly nonsense. Weird place. Something not right at all. Yeah, there's something not right about Butcher Creek. Freaking love and friendship. Friendship and love. That whole place was going to hell in a handbasket. Before the well was even poisoned. Got into a fight with a drunken giant with a tiny head. Yes, that's what happened. Fellow was strangling a bar keep who had turned off his liquor supply. Part of some kind of circus act. Show was one run by a woman, Marjorie, I think. She's missing a tiny magician. I suppose we all are. He's run away into the woods. Said if I saw him, I'd send him back to them. The legendary Gator. Saw Albert again. Bored of fighting animals, he tried to fight gravity. Again, he somehow survived. I hope he will now retire from a life even more idiotic and dangerous than mine. Saw Mr. White and Mr. Black living happy as a pair of argumentative, murderous bastards ever could. They holed up in a tree, squabbling like angry bastards. Sisika Penitentiary. From the air. Sadie Adler and I rescued Marston from prison, where he was awaiting hanging. Spied on them in a balloon, an event which was amazing and awful, and I thought would kill me even quicker than this illness. Later, Sadie and I rescued him while getting shot at. I did it for Abigail, of course, in her own way, the finest woman I know, but also for Jack, and I guess Marston himself. I kinda like him. We've argued over the years, but I've grown to care a little for him. He's less of a fool than he was, and maybe he can have the luck that has eluded me. Jack is an innocent little boy. In him I see what I miss. We did it. Mrs. Adler and me. And then got attacked by Dutch. I went behind his back, sure. And he never likes that, but I suppose the years of blind loyalty is at an end. Loyal, yes, but not blind. Not until he opens his eyes as to the hell we are in, and to who his friends really are. Micah, I no longer trust whatsoever, nor do I trust half of them, nor myself. The whole thing is a mess, and I cannot think clearly. Alright, guys. That is going to be it for another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. We brought in Shane Finley. Got the $200 for it. And, yeah. Haven't really decided what we're doing on the next episode, guys. There's still one more legendary animal out there and plenty of interactions with Evelyn Miller. But Uncle's right here, too. So, also, we got the Elias Green bounty, which I can do when I take care of my own bounty. But yeah, if you guys like what you saw, you know what to do. And I'll see you on the next one. Laters.